Hey, what's up everyone? Time to watch a man fill the empty void with plastic shaped into pop culture characters that he likes and recognizes. And at the end of the video, there will be a bonus round where I open a non-Funko Pop collectible. What could it be? You'll just have to stay tuned. All of the pops I have in front of me are from the secondhand market, all purchased from other collectors at prices I feel were a bargain. So we'll go a little through that and why I think they're a bargain. And also, should I shut up now and just open up the pops? Yeah, okay. So you can tell this is from a collector. Wrapped it in tissue paper, taped it up like a little present. Keep it nice and clean, very nice. Bubble wrap all around, extra paper in here. Not too tight, so if it gets hit, it can bounce around. Excellent packaging. Figure looks to be in excellent condition as well. If you watched my last video, I received some pretty damaged pops from Hot Topic. That whole video was me buying pops from actual, retailers. This is all secondhand market, but this is Batista. And I never would have thought to say that a former professional wrestler would be one of my favorite current actors. Like, I feel that anything Batista is in lately is gonna be good. Like, that new Dune trailer looks incredible. I can't wait to see that movie. And Batista is in it. Like, I think he's a good actor. Every role he's in, he's like perfect for it. And he doesn't act the same in everything. Really, really good. I loved him in Blade Runner 2049 as well. So I really wanted to add his pop into my collection before it became too expensive. This guy is retired now. So you can see which wave he's from. He's not too old. 2019. But yeah, let me see what I paid for him. So I paid $16 shipped for this guy, which, yeah, is above retail, whatever. If you go try to buy this guy from almost any retailer online, you're going to have to pay shipping. And it's going to come out to around 15 bucks anyway, because most retailers sell these for $9 through around $12.50 is the retail price for a new pop. So for something that's 2 years old, a WWE pop, which tend to go up in value, and for someone that I think is going to keep being in movies, so the first pop of him, I think eventually is going to become pretty valuable. So I wanted to get it now before I was priced out, because once pops start hitting 30, 40 bucks, it really makes me, second guess myself. Like, do I want to spend that much money on a piece of plastic, right? But yeah, Batista. Definitely recommend getting this guy sooner than later, especially if you can find it for anywhere under 20 bucks. Definitely pick it up. And yeah, make sure you get it from a collector. They know how to ship. So this is Zack Morris from Saved by the Bell. And this is actually from a trade. I traded the Iron Patriot to Franklin F.M. McGinnis, and he purchased this off of Mercari. So they had pretty decent packaging, but this one wasn't mint, which is fine, right? Because this is an older pop, hard to find. Like, the Saved by the Bell pops came and went so fast. It's one of those ones where, like a lesson learned from me. When they first came out, I was like, you know what? I'll wait for a sale. I'll get those later. I don't need to get them right now. I don't think they'll be that popular. But the Saved by the Bell pops got retired or vaulted pretty fast, and some of them are pretty valuable now. Like this Zack Morris, let me before I just speak out of pocket, let me see how much he's worth. So he's worth around $50 now. Probably hard to find it for that price. Franklin found this one for a little less because, yeah, there's like a little blemish here. No big deal, especially since I'm trading for something that I essentially bought at retail value. So to me, this is, like, there's a tiny crease in the back. Not a big deal. for a pop like this. Of course, if I'm buying something that's brand new that was just released a month ago, yeah, I want everything to be exactly mint. But when you're getting into pops that are now a little bit more valuable, like this guy's worth 50 on PPG, probably a little pricier on eBay, Mercari, whatnot, etc. The price tends to get jacked up a little bit more. Or if you go to like an actual collectible store, you know, for some reason, the brick and mortar stores, well, because they have higher overhead than people selling online, you'll be hard pressed to find this guy for $50. So to me, this was an excellent trade for really a funny pop. Like what I really love about this one is the cell phone. You know, that early 90s, late 80s, big brick cell phone. It's really cool. And the details are pretty nice, like his shoes, the jacket, the watch, the hair, of course. Yeah, I really wanted to add Zack Morris into my collection. Didn't want to pull the trigger for the prices he's going for now. So very grateful to have been able to trade the Iron Patriot for this guy. So protection on the bottom, nothing on the back, but wasn't a big deal. I had a little bit of room to move around. Usually pops get damaged on the corners of the boxes, so that wasn't bad. Would have been better with an extra layer on top, even just to protect from knife cuts, but not bad, as this pop is in very, very good shape. You know, I would say mint condition. And this is Austin Powers. He is also vaulted, so expect this guy to go up, you know, at least 20, 30 bucks in the near future because he's vaulted. I don't think he's a popular enough character, or this series isn't popular enough for Funko to go out and make like a second wave and a third wave anytime soon, maybe ever. But he is popular enough where I think new collectors are going to get into the hobby maybe a year from now, 2 years from now, and they might want this guy in their collection, or Dr. Evil, or, you know, they also made Vanessa Kensington. But it's these two, I think, that eventually people that start collecting pops in the future, that are fans of this, are going to want an Austin Powers. But like I said, not popular enough to make a whole series, which to me is a recipe for pops going up in value. And that's not why I bought it. You know, I would have bought a lot more if I wanted to resell it. I just wanted to get it before that happened. I had initially bought this one when it was new, but my box came to crush. Ended up giving it away to somebody because, yeah, I'm very particular about my collectibles being in the original packaging and the original packaging being very nice. I just like to have nice things. And if I'm going to have a crushed box, I would like it to be from me accidentally crushing it myself. I know a lot of you guys are out-of-box collectors. That's great. But me, I like collectibles to be in the packaging, perfect. To me, it's part of the whole deal to have it in a pristine box. But yeah, I do love the sculpt on this one. You know, what's funny is that the actual pop of Austin Powers, it reminds me of, I forget if it was in the second movie or the third movie, where you see young Austin Powers and young Dr. Evil. The way the pop is sculpted and just the way it looks kind of like young Austin Powers, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I really like that they actually have the lenses in the glasses. They don't always do that. Like the Harry Potter pops have glasses, but no lenses. And it kind of works for that one, but I prefer when they actually do put the lenses in there. It makes it look like a more expensive collectible. So this person shipped in just a sorter, and I don't recommend doing that. It looks like this guy is in good shape, but these sorters, you know, they're meant to protect the pop when they're inside of another box. They're not, you know, shipping boxes, even though, you know, they're pretty sturdy. And if you're shipping just one pop, it tends to be fine because this box is small enough that, you know, the post office isn't going to stack this up very high with other pops. It's light enough that if it's dropped, it's not going to really dent it. So it's safe, but I don't recommend it because it's still not really that thick of cardboard. It's meant to protect, not shipping. But looks like I got lucky.
Look at me! Know what to see? See a bad mother.
And this is James Brown. Loving the box art on this one. Really cool. Really super bad looking. Look at that artwork. Really awesome. Maybe some of the most awesome hair ever on James Brown. Yeah, he's another one that I believe he might be vaulted now. I'm not sure, but I think he is vaulted. And look at the steel tip on those boots. And it looks like it is painted metallic. Nice little detail. I love the sculpt on this one. Doing his little shuffle dance that he does. Really a great pop. Really awesome music. Like, nothing makes me feel more badass than driving down the street real slow, playing some James Brown. Let me see what I paid for this guy. Yeah, so this guy ended up paying like $9 with $5 shipped, $14 total, mint condition pop. Yeah, if you can find him in store, that's better. It's a little cheaper, but for shipped, $14, mint pop, not bad. I believe this will not go up a terrible amount in the future, but music pops tend to go up. They don't hold the license for very long. James Brown is a pretty cool one. So yeah, didn't want to shoot myself in the foot, wait too much longer until he's like $30, $40, which sometimes makes you want it more, right? Like you go, oh my God, he's up to $30 now. How far is he going to go? Collecting that way isn't good. You end up spending way too much money on pops. So definitely recommend getting this guy sooner than later. And this is the Three Musketeers Donald Duck. And if you see here, this is the official WonderCon sticker. It's not the shared sticker. So if you care about that thing, makes it a little bit more valuable. I'll also note that obviously this was a hardcore collector, and you want to know why? They put the tab in, well, I wouldn't say backwards, right? For display, I put the tab to the back. But real hardcore collectors that are sticklers for mint pops, put it in the front. And that is because if you put it in the front, it doesn't catch on anything. If you're not careful when you're putting it in through the back, that sounds really dirty. If you're not careful when you're putting it through the back, you can do some damage if it slips in the wrong way, you know what I mean? And gets caught on here, and you can rip your box. So real hardcore collectors put it in the front. Even though I'll probably switch this over. But yeah, this is the WonderCon Donald Duck. They're putting out a Mickey Mouse for the FunCon SDCC. So yeah, I really wanted to get this one. I actually got this one, I want to say like a month and a half ago. And I ended up paying $30 shipped, which is a little higher than I like to pay. But con exclusive, official sticker, really cool one. Pop protector, mint condition. $30 is a great price, if you ask me. So actually, now that I look up the prices, this might have been a little bit of a fail because I can see I can purchase it right now for around $25. The seller rating isn't as good, but $25 is a great price because as the other two Musketeers come out, as Mickey and Goofy come out, there might be some people that aren't aware of this one, and they might not be aware until Goofy comes out. Goofy might come out for like New York Comic Con or maybe next year at WonderCon, and they might buy those up, be a new collector, and who's going to want to just have one of the Three Musketeers, right? You need all three. So don't sleep too long on this one if you want it, or if you're going to get that Mickey, you know, get it now before those come out, and the price might go up. It might not, but I feel it will. I might have overpaid a little bit for this one because I bought it a couple of months ago, closer to the con. Yeah, sometimes I sit on my boxes for a little bit. I'm a busy guy. But yeah, I think this one is also going to go up in price eventually. So this pop is a little loose in here, right? But if you're going to ship in a bigger box like this, it's not a bad way to wrap the pop completely in bubble wrap, because even if it bounces around, you should be pretty safe unless the box is completely crushed. Something I've noticed people do, and it kind of defeats the purpose of bubble wrap, is that they'll bubble wrap a pop this hard, this thickly, right, with tape and everything, and then squeeze it into a box that it barely fits in. What's the point of the bubble wrap? If that box takes any kind of a hit anyway, it's in there so tight that the pop is going to get damaged. You might as well just put the pop in there loose with like, you know, 3/4 of an inch around for it to bounce around in without the bubble wrap. Because if you put it in too tight with bubble wrap, it's going to get damaged anyway. So the fact that this is loose in here, that doesn't mean that it's not packed well. So this is also from a trade. The same Iron Patriot. I think Franklin was able to find such a good price on the Zack Morris, and he knows what an absolute cunt I am when it comes to things being mint. Even though I told him that pop looked great to me, he threw this in there because he's just a nice guy, and I'm pretty sure he found a pretty good deal on this guy as well. He got it from Mercari, and this is Duke from G.I. Joe, and he was in, I believe, the GameStop lunchboxes that were either Transformers or G.I. Joe. Those had some pretty nice pops in there. I really like them. I bought one, and I believe I got Optimus Prime, and I think Cobra Commander. But the Duke is the one I wanted. Like in the box art, I like that they have the original art here in the back. And I've said this before, but the first G.I. Joe pops that came out had the blast artwork from like the original toys. I definitely prefer that over this black background. Not sure why they changed that. Probably some licensing thing or to differentiate the waves maybe. I don't know. I used to prefer that artwork way better than this. Still cool. Really like that I now have Duke. Will this one go up in price a lot in the future? I don't know. Probably not. He's not the most popular character. He's pretty bland. But he is cool to have. And you want to know what the worst part about collecting is? All right, now it's time for the bonus round. Funko is coming out with a die-cast Captain America, but when I think die-cast, I think of this. Now this is a set of Hot Wheels of classic German cars. Camera cut out there, but die-cast cars, super cheap toy for kids. Really awesome to be lucky enough to get kids in your life into them because they are super cheap. $1 each. You know, you can get away with a couple of bucks when you go to the store if you want to buy them a toy. But very fun, very durable. And I really like this one. Loving the details on that. The Volkswagen panel bus with the Porsche on the side here. Really cool artwork as well. And yeah, this is a set of all classic German cars. And here's the 1986 Porsche in white. Very nice looking. I really like, when it comes to Hot Wheels, I like the ones that are super realistic and accurate to the real cars, or branded, like super goofy. Like I really like the new Masters of the Universe ones that came out, the Muppet ones that came out. Collected all of those. And this is also very nice. These are premiums, so these retail for about $5 each. They're not like the $1, cars. They have a little bit better details, better wheels. I believe the wheels are rubber on these instead of plastic. So they're a little nicer, and the cards are a little bigger, and the artwork is nice. It doesn't have, a lot of the corny Hot Wheels, meant for children kind of artwork. It's a little nicer, meant to be kept in the package. I know there's a lot of guys that take them out. I don't know too much about Hot Wheels. I just know what I like. And the premiums do have this nice artwork, so I like to keep them in the package. And this one is a Mercedes-Benz All these racing stickers on it. Also very, very nice looking. Very good paint application. Because this is pretty small. And look how clean all these silver lines are. Stickers are also nice and clean. Well, decals that they put on them. I don't know if those are decals or actually kind of like screen printing. Don't know too much about it. If you know a lot about Hot Wheels cars and you know exactly how they put these graphics on there, let me know. But yeah, super nice. I mean, look at the paint app on the windshield wipers. Very, very nice cars. And here's the Audi Quattro. Very clean Audi logo there on the front. Really cool. And the BMW in this really nice metallic blue. Also very, very nice. So yeah, paid 25 bucks for this set, plus I believe $8 or $9 shipping, because they are pretty heavy. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, what other non-Funko Pop collectibles have you purchased lately? Alright guys, thanks for watching, and take it easy.